The Naxal movement in India is breathing its last. Once envisioned to stretch from Tirupati in the south to Pashupati in the north in Nepal, the so-called Red Corridor challenged India's security establishment for decades. According to the South Asia Terrorism Portal, this long-standing conflict has claimed over 11,500 lives since the 2000s, 4,000 civilians, 2,500 security personnel and 4,500 Naxalites. But now, the strongholds hidden deep in the jungles of central India are falling one after another. The armed Naxal battalions have either surrendered or been neutralized. Their reign of terror is nearing its end. This is Quick Take, your quick guide. I'm Smita Prakash. Let's go over to Dandakaranya, a dense forest region in central India. Spanning roughly 300 kilometers north to south and 500 kilometers east to west, Dandakaranya finds mention in the Ramayana. Today, it is where the remnants of Naxal movement are fighting their final battles against the elite Cobra Battalion of the Central Reserve Police Force. After decades of unrest across the Red Corridor, which includes parts of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha and Maharashtra, security forces have made significant gains. In the past year, joint operations by state police and the CRPF have led to the arrest, surrender or elimination of hundreds of Naxals. Where fear once ruled, normalcy is returning. Schools have reopened, roads are being built, communication networks are expanding. These developments are essential to ensure the movement does not resurface. It's not as if earlier administrations did not try to bring development here, but whenever they did, the Naxals would blow up schools, construction equipment, mine the roads, kill contractors and workers. Naxalism took root in villages plagued by poverty, land dispute, and the marginalization of tribal communities. But now those conditions are changing. Young people in these areas are increasingly disillusioned with violent rebellion. The promise of a classless utopia has for many been overshadowed by decades of bloodshed, lost education and economic stagnation under Maoist influence. Many believe in democratic channels and social media activism to voice their grievances. Moreover, sustained government's efforts to improve infrastructure, deliver social welfare schemes and create employment opportunities in tribal and backward areas have begun to bear fruit. Roads, mobile connectivity and education have reached previously neglected regions, opening new avenues for empowerment. In all the former Naxal-affected states, the focus on rehabilitation for surrendered rebels and skill development programs is also drawing potential recruits away from the insurgency. As a result, many from these communities now see a future within the mainstream, rather than on the margins through armed rebellion. Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Maharashtra. The aggressive action against Naxal continues in these states, and by 2026, the Naxal problem in India will almost be eliminated.